Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica. In today's video, I'm opening up a vlog for you. So, spoiler alert, I've already done it because I literally decided at the last second to do it. I found a romance-only bookstore near my house, and I was like, I have to go see this bookstore. So, I didn't know it existed until someone had mentioned it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go see this. So while I was there, driving to this place and as well as to a bakery, I was listening to My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. So I vlogged that. I've also talked about Betrayed by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. I read Enchantra. I read Crescent Kingdom by Tessa Hale. That one comes out April 23rd, so it comes out next week. So you will be able to hear my thoughts on that as well. And I read Night Shadow by Nora Roberts. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, it is Saturday morning and I actually have a minute to myself, which is shocking. So I have people at the house, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of filming in the house, but I will say this. I found a romance bookstore, a romance-only bookstore near me, and we're gonna go to it. So I thought I'd bring you along, as well as I will be reading a book today. My reading's really slowed this week because of sickness in my house, and I have people over. So, and my allergies are just being a thing. Anyway, but first, they're not going to be open by the time I get there. So I'm going to go to a cafe first. I'm going to take you along with me there. This is called Amelie's. It is a French bakery, and I'm going to get some pastries and stuff for my family because, I mean, who doesn't like a French pastry? So come along with me on this journey. The first book I'm finishing up, I have about an hour left on it. It is My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. I've been reading this for like 3 days because I have been working. I had a sick kid and I had people over. So we were watching movies and watching Below Deck and cooking shows and stuff. And so I've been hanging out with my family instead of reading, which is probably a good thing. Anyway, come along with me and let's go do some shopping. Bye. guys, so I swear I filmed a haul for you when I went to the Trope bookshop, and for some reason I can't find the footage. My phone died on Monday, so that was after I went to the bookstore. So I've already edited the whole thing, so I'm just gonna film this clip so you guys can see what I got. So this is the bag. I think it is really cute that they have that sticker. And I got a couple of stickers because they had a sticker table. That's what I'm looking for. This is the first one. Bring Back Yearning, which I absolutely loved. And Emotional Support Kindle. I love that one. So I got 2 books, even though I wanted to buy more. Like literally, I had to step away from there, and it took me a long time because one, there's so many people there because Kate Stewart was coming, but also there's so many books that I wanted there, and I can't buy everything. So I had to figure out what I wanted to get. And I knew that I needed to get this book, and it's Unloved Rose Lane by Samantha Young. I decided to go ahead and just pick this up. So I did. And then I picked up Gunner by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. This one is the Reynolds Protective Group. I think this is book 3. This is my favorite book in the series. Like, this one is so good. They had a one night stand, and then she comes back and he has to protect her, and surprise, she's pregnant. And you know me and pregnancy tropes. Don't let that sway you from this book, because it is done extremely well. And because he didn't know her name, they knew their first names, but they didn't know anything else, okay? And so she had really no way of getting contact with him until her father, because her father's rich, needed her to be protected because of some stuff going down. Anyway, highly recommend this book, and I cannot wait to read this book. Okay, so back to the rest of the clips. Bye. Hey guys, so I just finished a wrap up, and I wanted to update you. I finished My Dark Fairy Tale a couple days ago, but a lot has happened. I had some family who were here. Like I had said, I think I said it. I don't remember what I said in the last clip that I talked to you about. I really liked it. I loved our heroine. She was so good. And Rafa, oh my gosh, I loved him. So Genevieve, or Guinevere, I think that's her name, Guinevere, she's very naive, because she was very sheltered because her father had secrets. And we find out what the secrets are, and it ends on a cliffhanger. Rafa is such a morally gray hero. He wants to be good, but he's not good, but he wants to be good for her. And he's like, the way they met, he hits her with his car, and then he's like, if only she had looked into the trunk and there was a dead body in the trunk. I was like, yeah, if we only did that, didn't we? Anyway, I really, really loved that, and I think it was great. I then did read Betrayed by Dr. Rebecca Sharp, and that was this senator who was sex trafficking tries to kill our heroine. She's 6 years later, after she faked her death to keep herself alive, Ace Covington is trying to protect her with her brother, Zeke. And she has a martyr complex. Like, she has a lot of self-flagellation tendency, meaning that she thinks that she owes the girls that, because her fiance, who was the mayor of San Francisco at the time, was using her charity to sex traffic women, right? And she caught it, and as soon as she caught it, she's like, I gotta help these women. And then he tries to kill her. Trigger warning for trying to burn someone alive there. But anyhow, so she ends up faking her death to keep her alive. And she's trying to find these girls and to basically redeem herself, because she feels like she was responsible because she put him in their crosshairs. He was a snake. He would have gotten there anyway. Anyhow, she was unreasonable. She was so unreasonable that she kept putting herself in harm's way. And I'm just like, listen, it was a 4-star till she would not stop putting herself in harm's way. And she kept having the self-flagellation tendencies where she got a tattoo of all the girls on her back who have been sex trafficked because she feels terrible. That's a lot of guilt for something that she didn't do. So she kind of bothers me a little bit. I was like, girl, you know, you didn't actually sell them to him, right? Come on. So I give it 3.5 stars. I rounded up to 4 because it was a solid romantic suspense. It's not what I expect from Dr. Rebecca Sharp, but it's what it is. Anyway, and then I started Enchantra, and so far it is good. She's being forced, our heroine is being forced to marry our hero. I cannot tell you their names right now because I am dead on my feet. I've been up since I didn't get to bed till 1 and I was up at 4. So I'm very tired. So that's why I'm a little loopy, and that's why that video is going to be extra editing today. She gets stuck in this house. They have to go through this game, and she has to get married to survive. And because they lied about her relationship with one of the guys, I think he's a demon or something, or he's something. He's not a succubus. He's something. I just can't remember. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I'm on about 3 hours of sleep, and I worked a full day today, so my eyes really hurt. Anyhow, okay, so what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I got to the point where they're getting married, and then I got the ALC for Crescent City, or Crescent Kingdom. This is the first book in Tessa Hale's upcoming release for the Wolves of Crescent Creek, and I am thoroughly devouring this book. It's like 6.5 hours, I think. I am nearly done with it. I love our heroine. She is so strong. She's a very much an empath, but she had to learn to be strong because of her father trigger warning for sadistic abuse. Just be aware of that. And so she's hidden identity again, which I like hidden identity. I love hidden identity. And not only that, as I love her character. She's so emotionally and mentally strong. I love our heroes so far. They're all fantastic. So that is where I'm at. I am going to probably finish these up in the next couple of days. I'm just very tired. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. So, okay, I'm going to end this update here, and I will talk to you when I am done. So don't mind the typing and the flapping and my hair and everything. I'm just making this update, and my daughter's in here playing her game on my computer. So, okay, and she's smiling. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, I finished Crescent Kingdom. I keep wanting to call it Crescent City. Don't ask me why, but this is from Tessa Hale. This is White Juice. This one is crazy. It's Wolf Shifters and it's Fated Mates, and it starts with a very dark past where our heroine, she was running away from someone who's supposed to love her, but obviously some stuff really bad stuff happened to her, and she goes to this place called, I think it was Crescent Creek. It's a small town in Colorado, and she meets this pack of wolves, wolf shifters, and yeah, they're Fated Mates, and it is, it's White Juice, and the angst is fantastic. It left on a seriously annoying cliffhanger, because you know me and cliffhangers. I don't like cliffhangers. Who was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. I really loved the characters. I loved how our heroine, she was very, very strong. She's a bit of a badass, definitely. I really liked how each of the boys had a distinct personality, distinct tone of way of speaking. The audiobook was fantastic. That was a stacked cast. I mean, Teddy Hamilton, Shane East, J.F. Harding, Jason Clark, Connor Crayus, and Vanessa Moyne. I had to think about that for a second because I don't have my notes with me because my daughter's using my computer, so I'm doing this out of my head. Anyway, so they left us on a major cliffhanger. There was so much to this book. It was jam-packed, and it was only like 6.5 hour audiobook. It's coming out towards the end of this month. I highly recommend the audiobook. This is worth the credit. I think you should pick it up. I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. And I also finished Enchantra. And this was fun, just like Phantasma. Genevieve, she's going in, she has to marry Rowan to be able to survive the games that she's in. And Rowan, you know he's not a good guy. And you know I can't really explain everything because my daughter's in here and I promised her that she can play a game. But I will say this. Rowan sacrifices something huge to be able to save Genevieve, as well as to be with her at the end. And I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It didn't hit as much as Phantasma hit because it was just so, but I still had a lot of fun with it. You definitely felt the life and death situations in this book. And I thought it was clever how when Rowan and Genevieve worked together just to defeat the bad guy. So yes, I gave that one 4 stars. I think it's really, really great. I think there's one more I was reading. Yeah, I started Night Shadow by Nora Roberts. It's fine. It's a very quick romantic suspense, and she's a prosecutor and he is this masked vigilante who used to be a cop, and then he was shot in the line of duty. It's kind of like her version of Batman. So yeah, I'm entertained by it. It's definitely not going to be a 3-star. Yeah, it definitely won't be a 3-star, but it's definitely not going to be a 5-star either. So I am going to finish that one up, and then I'm going to end this vlog tomorrow and get it edited so she won't be able to use my computer tomorrow. No! Anyway, that is it for this update, and I will talk to you tomorrow when I close out this vlog. Bye. No. And then I finished with a Nora book because I'm still reading Nora's Backlist, and I read Night Shadow, and I don't know if I talked to you about this one. I gave it I think 4 stars. Yeah, I gave it 4 stars, and it's fine. Like, it was a good book. It was a romantic suspense. Our hero Gage was a police officer, but he was shot in the line of duty, and his partner was killed because someone had betrayed him in the department. He was in a coma for a long time, so when he wakes up from this coma, he can basically become invisible and move very quickly. So he has this special power. So it's kind of like, so he becomes a vigilante. He's like Batman, but with superpowers, right? The heroine, Deborah, was the sister from the previous book. She is a prosecutor. Her past is also pretty sad. Her parents were killed in the line of duty by someone. Her father was a public defender. Her mother was a police detective or captain, and both of them were killed by the same guy in the same precinct, in the same room. And so that was very traumatizing for her, but she wanted to become a prosecutor to put away the bad guys. And she was falling in love with Gage in his alter ego. So that was very fun. I had a lot of fun with that. I would recommend that one. It's short and it's fun. I had no complaints with it. And I gave that one 4 stars. So those are the books that I read for this vlog. Let me know if you are planning on reading any of them. Let me know if you're interested in any of them. I would love to know all the things. And if you made it this far in this video and you want to let me know that you're here, please leave me a cookie emoji because I did go to a bakery and I got some macarons. So until next time, my friends, happy reading. Bye.